What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ Prospect Profile. Still going to focus in on Ekblad of the Barrie Colts, defenseman who will be a guaranteed top 3 pick in the 2014 draft. Second player in the history of the OHL to be granted exceptional player status after, obviously John Tavares. Rightfully so. Last year, as a 15-year-old, had 29 points in 63 games. Was a -5. Up that this year, only played 54 games, spent some time with injury, had 34 points, 64 penalty minutes, and it was a +29. Really upped his game. He's a big kid at 6'3" and 215 pounds. Look to see him add another inch and probably 10 pounds of muscle and be a prototypical 6'4" defenseman that can do everything. This kid is destined to be big time. 6 points in 5 games with the under-17s, 17 points in 22 playoff games as they pushed the London Knights to Game 7 of the OHL Finals. +11, 28 PIMs in the playoffs. He really and truly has the making of being the next all-world defenseman. I said that about Seth Jones and he slipped to the 4th pick, but Seth Jones is going to have a long, illustrious career, and the same's going to be here with Ekblad. He's got a little bit of the Donnell Nurse thing. I think he's going to be more polished offensively. I think Nurse got to develop an offensive game, but I really can't say enough things about this kid. He's really, the Chris Pronger type things where he's big, strong, can move the puck. Good offensive instincts, got some tenacity. And he's oozing with leadership. A lot of times, you take these younger kids, these 15-year-olds. Not all the time. It's only been a couple of times since we did with Joe, but younger kids, the immaturity and everything weighs them down, especially at that position where you really need to have a good head on your shoulders to be an elite defenseman. And he took on a leadership role in 16 this year. And in his draft year, we'll continue to build on that, and build on the intangibles he already has. He really does everything. And you're looking at all the great teams that have won the Stanley Cup in the past couple of years. They've all had great defensemen. A singular great defenseman. You look at Daniel Chara, the Bruins, Drew Doughty, obviously Duncan Keith. Guys like that. That Nick Lidstrom. You need the backbone of your team's your blue line, and Colorado's ruling on passing on Seth Jones and picking with the first, second pick next year. He'll be the guy they take, and I think he can. Colorado has that pick. I'm of course being borderline facetious, but he can really be a franchise changer on the blue line, and you don't see that too often. If you get an opportunity to grab a guy like this, you absolutely go for it, and he'll be challenging Nylander and Reiner for the #1 spot all year. But I think wherever he goes, he'll be in the NHL at 18, and he'll be making a big time difference for many, many years. I'm excited to watch what he does in his draft year, and even more excited to see him in the NHL year from September. Anyway, that's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Ekblad of the Barrie Colts, one of the projected top picks in the 2014 NHL entry draft. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the offseason and beyond. Later, guys.